Abuelita, soy tu nieto. Welcome back to the Vibras Del Lago show.
Oh, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us one more time again, right here to the right of me, the left of me.
It's Young Mary, and it feels good to be back. Thank you to our gracious host.
And our number one man with the plan behind the computer stand. He is the beef master. Host Beefy.
I couldn't say saludos, abuela, because she died, so
Oh,
I kind of felt left out on that one.
Abuelita.
She passed away, so I couldn't say anything cool.
yeah, man.
Abuelita, ¿cómo está
Hey.
Dios? Or something, you know? I
Still
would have
shout
to say
out.
something like that.
Shout out that our abuelitos are looking after us.
Yes. Is your abuelita still alive?
My abuelita is. My abuelita has passed away. I have one grandma.
Left?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
On which side?
On my mom's side. Yeah, she's who I got to visit when I went to Mexico. And, man,
Dang,
she's
got abuelita out,
she's
huh?
amazing. Yeah.
How old is she? You know?
You don't say it, you know?
Yeah.
What?
You don't say abuelita's H, man. Come
Yeah.
on,
Oh, man. Why? Is that like a bad thing?
Well, dude, yeah. Come
Okay.
on, man. Jeez.
And I won't share how old my grandma is. My mom's mom is still alive. She's a strong woman, man. She walks everywhere. So she's built like a Tongan, you know? She's
Yeah.
she walks everywhere.
She has to use the curtain as a skirt, you know?
Yeah, dude.
Shoddy thick, you know?
She is now that she's gotten a little older, she's like kind of thinning out a little bit. But for the long time, she looked like Tongan, dude. She was like Polynesian. I was like, dang, grandma.
Dang, baby girl.
I was like, you're a strong woman. Nah, but man, I just want to say thank you to all the people that came out to the last Vibras Del Lago, and especially y'all two, man. Like it was so special and so fun. Like the funny thing is, like, yes, it's at the same place every month, but like every month has a different vibe, dude. So I had a really good time with you guys. I feel like, I don't know, it was like a weird, like not a weird, but like it was a good how do you say it, synchronicity.
Yeah.
Like I just felt
Definitely.
like
Damn, bro.
I just felt like there was a lot of, I think there, like everyone was vibing, because like I was telling him, like there's been other times where the party was all right even though he was there, and like it's always good to see like your homies there, obviously.
Definitely.
But like, I don't know, it just like it was a combination of the other people that were there. Jorge J Styles, shout out to Jorge J Styles that DJ'd with Crowd Control. They were bringing the energy, dude, on the music. Crowd Control was stepping out of his comfort zone because we had people complaining about the reggaeton, playing too much Bad Bunny. So Ismael was like, you know what? This month I'm gonna go, like I'm gonna still play the Latino hits, like some of the new Caliuches, merengue music songs. He's like, but the majority is gonna be like rebajadas, like straight up cumbias. And he killed it, bro. I don't know if you saw the crowd go crazy when he started playing rebajadas. Like, they loved it, bro.
I don't know what that means. You know what I mean?
Las cumbias rebajadas?
I don't know what rebajada means.
The slow cumbias.
Yo,
the cholo cumbias.
It was so poppin'. This was probably like the most poppin' Vibras Del Lago party that we've had yet.
You think so?
Definitely. We had multiple lines. Like
Outside.
it was crazy. So many people were there and so many people were dancing. We had seasoned cumbia dancers.
Oh,
and
yeah.
you had like exactly how you said, like new age, like
Just partying.
like
twerking.
the wepa, like
yeah.
It was crazy. It was so much fun.
Yeah, man. What about you, Husbeefy? You were vibing, bro. You were...
Huh? Well, I came in because when I go in, it has to be the best cumbia party of the year. You know what I mean? So I went in with the positive energy, POP, power
brought
of
it in.
positivity. I went in there, with the spirit squad.
And you were in the back.
Huh?
You were like in the back, kind of.
I go
by
in the
bar.
middle.
He was in the middle. He was in the
I go
middle.
middle.
Bro, and there was videos that, and I don't know if you got a chance to see them because I tagged you in them, but there was people that were at the party because everyone tags their videos of Vibras,
Yeah.
and I repost them the next day, and there was like 3 of them there was like this Peruvian girl that was filming Host Beefy vibing out,
I bring the good vibes, dude. You get around me,
and I was like, dude, you're a local celebrity, dude. They're like filming him specifically, like he was just dancing, and this girl was like filming him.
No, it's just because it's a good vibe. You know what I mean? That's why.
Yeah.
Mary was on her at she was like greeting people at the beginning,
Yeah.
She's like Saint Peter. She opens the gates of
Saint Mary.
Vibras Del Lago,
Saint
you know what I
Mary.
mean?
Yeah.
And then you get to see the Lord, I'm in there in the middle with the people dancing, So yeah, I just tune out, I just go hang out.
So
have
you're
fun.
the real Jesus de la cumbia, you know?
Something like that, But I just like to go in the middle and have fun. And then like once you get a couple drinks and people just start to get,
loosen up.
that thing popping,
It was
Yeah, man.
popping.
It was a good vibe. It was a good vibe. I was having a blast on the mic hosting. Like, I was really feeling it too. Because, man, sometimes you show up to events, bro, you're tired. You had a long week. And, like, this event for me, it's like we've been doing it for 3 years at Alibi, dude. Like, there was a time maybe like 2 years ago where it becomes old, especially when it wasn't popping. But when it's popping and you feed off the people's energy, it's like, oh, man, it was such a blast. Like, I was telling y'all, when I got home, I couldn't sleep until probably like 3. Because I'm by the speaker, I'm by the DJ, and my ears literally are ringing. I'm still hearing cumbias. And I'm just sitting there in my bed like, it's just like...
That's called having a seizure, okay? Go to the doctors next time.
No,
he's the only one that didn't dance, huh? Did you see?
What? I was dancing.
He wasn't dancing, dude.
I was dancing in the front while I was hosting. I always dance.
He
danced?
danced.
Yeah, I was dancing with next to
Salsa or
them.
pasa?
Salsa.
Okay, you better have salsa.
I danced with their group. I danced with some other girl. I danced with by the DJ booth. I always dance, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because I didn't catch you in the middle there with my
No,
mosh
I didn't
pit,
go in the
bro.
middle. Yeah, I didn't go in the middle this time.
I didn't
go
catch you in the mosh pit with the soldiers.
Yeah, I wasn't cumbia mosh pitting this time,
It was so much fun. And if you missed this last Vibras Del Lago Cumbia house party, you're in luck because we have another event coming up.
February 16, Viernes del Amor. It's gonna be close by. What is it? I was gonna say Thanksgiving.
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day. Yeah, that's
a
what
couple
it's
days
for.
after Valentine's Day.
Yeah, so come.
So if you're feeling like down about Valentine's Day, this is like the perfect event because you have something great to look forward to afterwards.
Let a little Hermano hold your hand out there on the dance floor, baby girl. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude, warm up your hand. little sweat on your back. There was someone that commented on Instagram this week that they were like, "I'm gonna find my Valentine's at this event," and I was like, "Yes, you are." Yep.
Yeah.
So
They're coming with that energy already. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're
that
coming in.
BVE, that big Valentine's energy. They're coming in. You know?
Yeah.
Trying to get hit with one of those arrows from Cupid. maybe we get little arrows to shoot people. You think so? That would be kind of fire.
That would be kind of fire. I was just trying to figure out how to pull that off. You should dress up as Cupid.
We get the ones that are just like the the sticky things that like
oh yeah,
like on the window.
Yeah.
And then we just like shoot somebody with like
hey, but you have to be dressed up as Cupid though.
Well, I'm gonna be at mic matches, but I might if I get out early, I might show up as Cupid. Who knows?
Hey, who knows, dude?
Vibras Del Lago
That
dating show?
That would be funny.
That would be sick.
That would be so much drama. Everybody already dated each other. They're all cousins,
Well,
people are dancing with other people's girls from last week.
One of the important lessons that we can get into, I think, is fine. Host Beefy taught me a valuable lesson: is don't get high on your own supply, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
I learned my lesson the hard way.
Is he a drug dealer?
And
are you guys drug dealers?
No. That's why I stay by the DJ,
He was out there getting his paws wet with the people. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
What?
Like a little Sylvester out there.
So I'm just doing my thing. But yeah, I think, what's funny is that I have noticed at the party that there's couples that got together there that broke up there. You were being a counselor for somebody outside.
Oh, really, Mary? You were being a counselor?
For a broken up couple that were both there at the party. That they love Vibras.
What were they telling you, Mary? Those people.
Hey, anything that's told to me by my clients is personal, and that's all.
Exactly. She wasn't going to snitch. Come on, guys.
It's what's the word?
Confidential. Okay, come on. Let's learn some words, guys.
It's all confidential.
Yes.
I can't really speak on that, but what I can attest to is that all different types of people, no matter what background is or what association that they have in their past, they show up to Vibras and they all have a good time. So
yeah, we all have a couple exes at Vibras Del Lago,
I mean, if me and Host Beefy can show up in the same room and have a good time,
we fucking hate each other, honestly. That's why I'm all the way over here. I'm not there on the couch with them. Okay.
Yeah, man. Yeah, no, it's interesting. I mean, I don't mind. Like, there's like one or two exes that show up sometimes, and it's like, yeah, it's cool. Do your thing. Have a good time. I'm not gonna be salty.
Fun party.
Yeah. What about you, Host Beefy? If you ran into any exes, I mean,
do you try to avoid them at all costs?
No, because I'm not really tapped into the Mexicano community like that with a couple of Hermanas and stuff
not
like
yet.
that.
Oh,
I'm new to that flavor. You know what I mean?
So, I mean, what's what scene are you like dodging and ducking? Your
In the
exes
urban
at?
community, you know, show up with a couple black girls, in and out.
There's
you
no
know?
black girls
in
in
the
Utah.
Cavalier. Not where not at Vibras Del Lago. We pull up in Ogden. You know
There's
what I mean?
black girls in Vibras.
Get up. There was one.
This
There
time?
was one. Yeah, there was one.
No, there was a whole group.
A couple brothers.
Yeah, there was and a sister. Oh,
Yeah,
that's what you're
why I
talking
said
about.
one.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, there was actually
There was
another
two.
one.
The older one that.
Yes.
There was two. Yeah.
What about
there
at
was
Mike
some-
Masters? Do you ever
Huh?
like have people that show up there and
It's
like,
all it's all
Couple
white
lot
guys.
lizards.
It's all
You know what I
bunch-
mean?
You
There's
know.
a couple lot lizards there. A couple girls on a couple pills. You know what I mean?
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
I didn't know
so
what
not
lot
really.
lizards were until he started saying that word like 2 years ago when I met him. I thought it was a made up term, but
I don't
do you
even
know what that is?
I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, but I'm cool with like everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even like my exes or whatever. We're cool.
What
Like,
is
if
a
you
lot?
see-
Even
wait,
their parents.
what
Their
is a
parents will
lot
hit me
lizard?
up. You know, their parents will be like, "I miss you, Jose. Here's a Christmas card." They'll send me a Christmas card. I'm cool with them. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna have beef with.
So you're like the ex that like the parents like always ask about.
Yeah. They're like,
Damn,
man,
dude, you're the one that got away.
the one that got away. You know what I mean?
¿Y cómo estás, Bifi? ¿Por qué no lo traes?
The one that got away. That's
Yeah, but it was fun. I told you guys I was gonna pull up. You know?
Yeah, you did. No, did you?
Yeah, I told you. Guys.
I didn't know what was gonna happen, but I'm glad you did.
It was
amazing.
It was awesome. And shout out to everybody that was a part of our interviews. That was like such a cool moment
Yes.
to have all three of us there like doing the interviews. It was really cool.
Yeah.
And we
It all
got some
lined up.
really good interviews too. We got some really good answers and some really funny answers.
Yep. A lot of those drunk interviews, street interviews, naturally, we didn't plan that. It just happened that way.
Yeah.
But those are the best ones. So, yeah, we're be expecting that at probably every event, But what do y'all think we should ask y'all for Valentine's? Like, should we do Valentine questions for the next one, or should we do more testimonials, or what do you think would be appropriate for the next?
Well, maybe if they're
16.
single, you can ask them like
Ooh.
to do like a bio of themselves on the spot. You know, like I'm Jose.
Oh, tell me something
I'm a 32-year-old male. You know what I mean?
Oh,
I'm in that 50% tax bracket, like a doctor. You know what I mean?
Oh,
So something like that, you know?
that
And
would
they
be
can say that,
fire.
and then we put their their zodiac sign, you know?
Oh, dude, and
I'm
then
a
post it on
Scorpio,
Instagram.
32, blah blah blah.
Hit me up.
My hobbies are this, and that. Right?
Yeah,
You
like
do
a
something-
questionnaire.
Yeah, you do something like that. They fill it
For
out.
dating. Hey,
Vibras Del Lago dating show is happening.
on a smaller scale,
And then we take them to a date to La Oaxaqueña, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's where we get them to meet, you know? They'll
Sponsored
sponsor it.
by-
They'll sponsor us to go
Lo
into that
hacemos,
spot.
lo
Oh my
hacemos.
gosh,
Yeah.
dude, that's hilarious. I don't know if y'all ever saw on Instagram in Idaho, there's this prison that lets them record a video and they do what you just said. And like the prison has an Instagram.
Oh, it's like date an inmate?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
And they're like, they get 30 seconds and they're like on the phone. They're like, hey, what's up? My name is Joe. It's lonely in here. I don't got really much nothing to do. Hit me up. I'm shy. And then like the comments are crazy, bro. The comments are like,
These girls are like... yeah.
it's guys, girls, like, bro, they're wild. People will like go look up the inmate and be like, no, don't hit that person up. They like killed someone.
Yeah,
Like,
he's dropped the soap too many times.
yeah,
over
dude,
here,
they do.
you know?
They diss them like that. They're
Why,
like, oh,
why
he
is it
looks
always a
funny.
Joe?
Huh?
Why is it always a Joe?
That's, that's what happens to them. They get taken advantage of. Shout out to President Biden. You know?
But I got a question for you guys.
Yes.
What country popular? Sorry.
What country popular?
See, you set yourself up for that. You said, I'm not going to be able to do it in one take.
Okay, give her a chance. Don't be
It's
throwing
because-
negative
okay.
energy, okay? Come
My
on.
bad.
Okay, we'll go back. I'll look back to us, and then you're going to say again that you have a
Yeah, let's
question.
do it
there.
again. Try it.
Okay, and cut. Let's go.
Which country popularized the music genre cumbia? Is it Colombia, the Dominican Republic, or Puerto Rico?
Well, according to my calculations.
That was too easy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it then, Jose?
Cumbia de Colombia. Cumbia, cumbia, cumbia. Cumbia de Colombia. Cumbia, cumbia, cumbia. Cumbia de Colombia. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da.
And we're not going to
It's a
get
good song right
copyright
there.
infringement because that was a cover.
That was an
That
original.
was a
That was an
cover.
original.
Oh, that
right
was
there.
an original piece.
Colombian
That was-
House Beefy original right there.
Yeah, so
This is the second time we've got you to sing. You sing pretty well.
Yeah, I seem pretty decent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
for people out there that don't know, cumbia was originated and came out of Colombia. and they're the ones that like made it poppin'. And then not every Latin country, because the other ones you named don't really do cumbia, but like Mexico, Argentina, where else? Chile, they all have their own versions of cumbia. Peru, where they incorporate different instruments, but it's all the same, the same beat pattern. So that's why I love cumbia, because literally it's like hip hop. It like what's it called? It gets reinvented.
I just like Brazil. I don't know if they have a lot of cumbia. They listen to a lot of jazz. Oddly enough, it's
funk.
It's weird.
Yeah, I don't think they do cumbia.
They have like a lot of jazz, and it's just like, do you guys not listen to cumbia? There was a Brazilian guy there.
There was the one we talked to.
Yeah.
The fashion designer guy.
He's like, how did he know I was Brazilian? I didn't say. I was like, I just know stuff, but because I heard you guys interviewing him.
Shout out to Evan. Thanks for coming out.
Yes. He's doing a Salt Lake Fashion Week, so if you're into fashion,
that was a Brazilian. His name was
Evan Newman or something like that.
Yeah. That's gonna be on March 30th. So
so you might see us there. We'll see.
Definitely.
Maybe I can get a nice shirt or something like that. Dress up a little bit. You think?
Be a model? Yeah.
No, so I can get into the show. They're gonna let me with this shirt,
Maybe that's fashion.
It is fashion right here. You don't think so?
Let us know.
Horror
Salsa
fashion.
or pasa?
Salsa or pasa. El payaso. El payaso de terror.
Okay, so I got another question for you guys. Did Pedro Infante really die in a plane crash? Yes or no?
Damn, bro. I'm gonna say no.
I don't know. To be honest, I don't know much about how he died, so I guess I'll say yes.
So the tea is, supposedly Pedro Infante had a girlfriend that just so happened to be someone very important to one of the presidents at the time. And so the president staged Pedro Infante's death, the plane crash. No one ever saw his body. It was not an open casket. And supposedly they say the president kidnapped Pedro Infante, put him in a mental health, like a psych ward, and drugged him up so much that he couldn't even remember that he was Pedro Infante.
Oh, really? Damn. But I mean, if you were in an airplane crash, I mean, that would be
pretty fatal.
That wouldn't be an open casket. That'd be like a barbecue pit at that point. You don't think so?
Yeah. I mean,
when they open that up, you look like a piece of brisket. Like
definitely. However, you guys know.
Why is it?
Yeah. You guys know.
What do we know? Pedro Infante, briskets, airplanes.
No, I forgot his name. There's more to the story. I wasn't planning on pulling this out.
Cantinflas?
Yeah.
Dang, that's good.
Dang.
Okay,
Yeah.
I got you, baby girl. Don't worry, okay? Come on.
Just...
It's because he knows the time frame.
Yeah.
He was
huge.
The
same time frame.
Cantinflas.
So basically, I get what you're saying. He died in a plane crash. Obviously, there's not going to be an open casket, But Cantinflas, who attended the funeral, was very suspicious. He even believed that Pedro Infante was just not even in there. Okay, like he just felt like something was off. And Cantinflas said, el espíritu de Pedro Infante, like Pedro Infante vive, está vivo. They asked him in an interview, and so supposedly they say that Cantinflas found where Pedro Infante was and rescued him from the psych ward.
Oh, really?
And he would bring him these tacos, and he would drive so far into this small town, and he would bring him food, and he had this personal driver who Cantinflas told him to not tell anybody, like no matter what you see, you can't tell this to nobody, right? And so like he would see Cantinflas go up to the door and just like give this food, and he would only see a hand. He never saw anybody, but one day he saw somebody, and Cantinflas came back, and he was like, "Is that who I think it was? Like Pedro Infante?" And Cantinflas is like, "You didn't see anything." And so then they asked.
Oh, the driver was asking.
Yeah, the driver was asking. And so years later, they asked Cantinflas again in an interview. You said Pedro Infante was still alive. What do you have to say about that now? And Cantinflas said, Pedro Infante todavía vive en nuestros corazones. And so like he will always live forever in our hearts.
Damn.
And so like I feel like he took like the cop out,
the easy way out,
And Cantinflas really knew something about Pedro Infante.
He didn't tell us.
True death.
Yeah, I don't
that's
know
a pretty good
why.
story. I kind of
It
want to
is.
research it more. That's
Yeah,
pretty
me
cool.
too. I never heard of this conspiracy theory. Why is it though that with celebrities there's always like that they're always like Tupac
That they never die, you
yeah,
know?
they never died.
Because some celebrities are so cool, you don't want them to die.
Yeah. But it's like what Paul Walker died, people were trying to be like, no, he didn't die, or like Michael Jackson, Tupac.
Oh, yeah. He went live on Instagram.
But sometimes there's it's like, no, just accept that he died. People were like, you guys are like just holding on to it too much. You guys want to like create these crazy conspiracy theories to like keep it alive, or to be like, oh, what if he is alive,
Definitely.
But I don't know. I mean, that's a really good one because
That's definitely how I felt when I first heard this story. I heard it when I went to Mexico.
Oh,
actually,
really?
yeah. So this is like some top, like firsthand
Oh,
journalism.
that's cool. Dang, girl. Look, you should have to go to Mexico just to get that story, okay? You thought she was on vacation for her abuelita. No, she was trying to learn about Pedro Infante. Okay?
Well, what's next?
Not quite a conspiracy theory, but an urban legend.
Oh yes,
We got an urban legend.
we're getting spooky time
Shout
now.
out to the urban community. I mean, I'm going to pull up a couple baddies here with me here. Let's see. A couple urban senoritas.
Let's see.
Do you notice something kind of off?
Okay, let me go back because this always starts so fast. But let's see.
This is in Mexico, by the
And
way.
isn't this a guy from the bar? What's his name? Jared? Is this him?
Jared.
Is that
After
him
doing-
talking right here?
After doing Vibras Del Lago, he went and did an urban legend.
Yeah. Okay, so let's press play. Do I need to pause at any point? Is it just going to be one, or is it going to
It's
be
just one, yeah.
Okay. Just scooch Mary here a little bit so people can see her, just in case.
Shout out TikTok.
And then we'll start it here. We'll see what this guy.
You notice something kind of off about this mannequin? For anyone who's familiar with the legend, she is known as La Pascualita. The mannequin has stood in the window of a Mexican bridal shop for more than 90 years, but when she was first placed there, patrons noticed something kind of strange. The detail work on this mannequin was unusual. She was noted with eyebrow hair, veins, and even discoloration around her mouth and ears. But that suspicion soon grew to horror as patrons started to notice that she bore a striking resemblance to the owner's deceased daughter, Pascuala. Pascuala was actually set to be married herself, but ended up dying in a tragedy before her wedding day. Shortly after her death, the mannequin appeared in the window and the legend was born that these were the preserved remains of the owner's daughter. But the most compelling evidence has always been
Isn't that crazy?
What?
Look at them hands.
Pretty
the
good.
hands. The hands are shown with wrinkles, they have veins, they even have lifelike fingernails, which is unlike any mannequin I have ever seen. The question remains to this day, could this really be?
Look at her, huh? She's called, what is it? When they get their brows done, what is that called?
Michael. She got them fresh eyebrows.
Staring at her ex-boyfriend, that's with somebody else on video.
The shop owner's daughter?
Well,
That's kind of creepy. That was a good one, kind of.
yeah. That
This was
one.
in Mexico, or where was this?
Mexico, yeah. They didn't say specifically where, but a dress store, I think he said.
You know, I've thought about this actually before. I've thought about, like, okay, what if I die? Like, instead of burning my body or burying it, why don't I just become, like, you know, do that to
The animals, yeah.
Taxidermy? Like, why don't they do that to me?
You
And I can just be there, like, forever. You know?
That'd be so creepy.
Like, somebody just takes me, you know, like, moving, and I'm just like,
well, that's what they do at some funerals, right? But obviously, you don't see them after they're in the ground. But you would want to just be like in a place somewhere.
Where would you want your body to be placed?
I mean, they can just put me, like, in a cool...
Like, who would you want to have
like
this?
my kids or my grandkids, you know? They say, like, that's what he looked like.
Kind of like mounted like a deer, like
yeah, like that, but it's just me. You know, like in the kitchen. So,
Oh.
thumbs down, honey. Look, a little bubble came up.
Oh, whoa.
Fireworks, eh?
Celebration. Ladies and gentlemen, we
want-
just hit 1,000 subscribers. Thank you.
That was pretty cool.
I want to hit it with some hearts.
Some hearts. Cha-ching, cha-ching.
That might have been my abuelita from heaven, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
So
wild.
would you guys get cremated or would you guys get put in a coffin? What do you think?
I think I'm going to go the route of becoming a tree. Have you seen that one?
Oh, look! She manifested a thumbs up, Mary.
I got it. I got something. I wasn't sure it was gonna work.
AI watching us?
I don't know, but yeah, I think I would become a tree. Have you seen those ones where they like? How does it work?
And then dogs pee on you every
Yeah, dude. I just become a tree. I think that would be my plan.
Honestly, I would become like a mortician or someone like a funeral home that does like that. I feel like that would be
Like to become a tree?
like someone that helps people with the death process, whether it's becoming a tree or like I've also heard of like they make your remains into like coral. And so like there's like way different way there's so many different ways that your body can be repurposed to like help the earth.
Or science too.
Forever?
Yeah, with science.
I think I just want to be in an urn.
Dang, like the Undertaker.
Like you want to be a pot?
Like the Undertaker?
Huh?
You want to be an urn?
Yeah, they put my ashes in a little urn.
I always thought that was interesting.
My kids that can hang out with me or whatever, you know what I mean?
That'd be easier.
Put me in the spot, like, I wasn't even on, sorry. I turned my microphone off, but they just put me anywhere. Like, they put me in a little altar, right? So I get cremated and I'll have my cool urn. That way I can be there for the holidays. You know what I mean? I can be, because my reasoning is, like, if I get buried, I don't want my friends to, like, show up and tell me about their problems. You know, when people are crying in their graves, oh, could you help me? Santos did. They're crying. I'm like, I am dead. Why are you? You know, I'm up with the Lord.
Yeah.
So if like your family has your urn, it's more like they're not going to go to your family and say all those wild things. Like they might be like, hey, can I go see Jose? I'm like, hey, you got 15 minutes. They go up there, they open the thing, and maybe they'll think about it in their mind. You know, they'll be like, hey, I miss you. Yeah. I love you. And then they just like shut down the cabinet where I'm in. But that way, I'm buried. I don't want random people to be telling me their issues.
Yeah. I don't know. I always thought the ashes thing was kind of interesting. Like it was kind of weird.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of cool.
Like when people just have ashes of like someone in their house. Like,
but that's what's cool about it, because like at a cemetery, you can like not go there for a long time.
Yeah, that's true. People,
you
like,
can get forgotten almost. If somebody moves, their family ends up moving to different places.
What if they forget you though?
Exactly. Well, what do you mean?
In the urn. What if they accidentally knock you over?
Well, that would be fun.
I had an aunt that I think it was her choice. Before she passed away, she told my uncle like to put certain parts of her ashes in different places, and one of them was like in the ocean in Mexico, because my uncle's from Mexico and she's gringa from here from the U.S. And then I don't remember where her other ashes went. I think some were like here in Utah. And then, like, she also wants some of her other ashes to go to freaking Philippines.
All right.
Yeah, because
she never got to travel. You know what I mean? Now you're making your family travel with your insurance policy. They catch that.
No, specifically because her daughter, my cousin, she had a kid with a Filipino, and she really loved her half Filipino, half Mexican, half white grandchild. So I'm pretty sure that's why she chose Philippines. That's what my Theo told me, that they're like gonna plan a trip to go to the Philippines. So I was like, damn, that's crazy.
That's pretty cool.
Where would you get? Would you get buried or cremated, Mary?
Or a tree?
Yeah, what would you get? How did they? Or do you want to get like turn into a wax figure like that?
A wax figure is wild.
I think I would like to be recycled or in some way, maybe.
Like an organ donor?
No, not an organ donor.
Someone can have your part. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, somebody, you get one of Mary's arms.
Dang.
You know what I mean?
Not arm, might be like a lung or something.
A lung? But she's all vaping and stuff like that. They're gonna be addicted. They got a new lung. They got.
Yeah, I can't give them my body parts.
Getting called out. But what do you mean? They're like recycled?
Yeah, like a tree or something.
Yeah, a tree, or maybe they can turn you into like a street or something. You know what I mean? Like something that people use or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. I mean,
like other objects.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Well, what else have we got coming up next? Is it the Cumbia Confessions?
Next we have salsa or pasa.
Oh, we're gonna go to salsa or pasa?
Yeah.
Is it gonna be a regular salsa or pasa after this last episode of controversy?
No, we're going back, dude.
Okay.
We're going back. Yeah.
Last time you guys didn't let me assess people's
many picks do
characters
we got?
and stuff like that.
I believe it's three.
Three? Only three?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
I wanted to keep it short and simple.
At least 4, no? So people.
It might be 4, actually. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, who we got
so
on the
let's
first
see right
picture?
here.
Look
Let's
at
see
this
that.
guy over here.
Oh, let me go back
Oh my
really
gosh,
quick.
so cute.
What do we got on this first picture?
Oh, dang, look
Focus.
at. See, I told you I was there with the brothers. I told you guys. They're not, huh?
Where?
You don't see my brother
Oh,
right there?
right there. Yeah, with the beard.
You know what I mean?
The
I told you the
mulato.
urban community was around the back. We stay united, you know?
Dang, this looks it looks like a movie. It looks like an epic
So we were
picture.
there. Yeah, it's like
Host
we were
Beefy looks like he's thinking like
we
"Oh,
were
ma-
gambling,
like,
you know what I mean?
man,
I think that's when I was ordering my drink, huh?
if Jared doesn't give me a drink right now, oh man, like
Because you know how
it's
long
gonna
it took
be
me to get my
bad."
drink?
How long?
It was busy. Like, it took me like 30 minutes.
I believe it because he was by himself,
Yeah,
right?
that's why
Yeah,
it's-
what's up with that alibi? You
Yeah.
need?
He was by himself, and
you
there
need
was
more
one guy
help
that
behind
just
the
did the
bar?
dishes.
That sucks, dude.
But yeah, so,
Oh,
and then it was like,
yeah.
oh, I can't go back now, you know? So I just got 3 drinks. I'm like, well, I'll just close my tab because it was like, I could tell that he's like doing his best, like,
Trying
because
to-
there's 3 different lines for people are ordering.
yeah,
But only him.
And only him, yeah. And there was this like group next to him
Dang.
that it was like, they were like his friends.
Oh,
and
the guy?
it was an Asian guy. It was
They should make a
somebody
game
else.
after him.
But the guy was just like, oh, give me 3 more shots. So he
Oh.
was just like standing there. So like he kept like,
giving them shots.
yeah, and he couldn't assist anybody else, you know?
dang.
So the other person wouldn't like.
Yeah,
leave.
who knows what happened? Maybe the other guy called out. But yeah, dude, shout out for Jared handling
Yeah,
it like
he
a
did
champ,
so good,
dude.
man. I was like,
Shout
that's why I
out.
didn't feel bad. You know, I was like, oh man, he's like working everything else. Like the other guy's like just doing,
The front door
and they even ran out of cups.
for the water or in
Well,
general?
for the drinks,
Oh,
like the big ones, because I
shit.
got palomas. They usually
Yeah.
come in a big glass,
Oh, that's right.
and they had to give me like little girl ones. You know, I came back with
Oh.
like 3, the ones that you stir like this.
Yeah, I told Drew to let Alibi know. Like they got to come prepared because we get it popping, bro. They
Yeah,
can-
especially it was so busy. Like it literally like when I first got there, I had to tell Glocko, hey, could you order from me? Because he was like up there waiting,
Mhm.
and then like it even took him like 30 minutes, and he was only like 2 people behind. And by the time so it was just like it was pretty crazy. But that's why everybody's like, he's checking out the signature. He's like, oh, how much did he tip? You know? And then I'm licking my lips. I'm like, oh damn, do I want another drink? Am I going to get another drink? And then you
she's
got
looking so beautiful.
yeah, this girl right here. She's like, oh,
She like
damn.
posed.
She's ordering it
It's
now.
like-
She's like, oh, I'm gonna get the thing, you know. And you can
So-
see the
so
guy right here in
natural.
the back. He's about to quit. You know what I mean?
He's about to give up.
He's about to go. He's out. The line's taking too long, and he's like the one that's like turning away.
Yeah, he
You know?
doesn't look that happy.
And yeah, my brother right here. He's like, man, come on, bro.
He
He's
just
like,
ordered for them,
You
so
s-
they're feeling good.
yeah.
I wonder how. Yeah, I didn't even go to the middle or the back because it was so packed.
It was so bad.
This almost looks like it's AI generated. The picture is
Does
like
it?
a couple of minorities ordering a drink at a really busy bar, you know, with the girl in the middle, and then this pops up from AI.
Shout out to SLC Pics for the editing.
But yeah, okay, it's like the cool colors, you know.
Yeah, the colors are popping. You guys look like great. You guys look
Yeah.
like super clean. I've never seen him take a picture like this because it's usually like a faraway picture of everybody
Yeah, this looks really good.
or like
Yeah.
the from the front, like where you could see them.
This is like the girl's like the main boss. Like she's meeting with us,
Yeah.
right? And she's telling Jared like, "Hey, the supply didn't come in good. The drugs weren't clean. I need you to double up, or I got my men right here that are going to kill you." You know? And she's doing like that, like Griselda. You know? She's calling all the shots, and we're like her goons in the back. See?
And Host Beefy is like,
I'm mad. I'm like, I'm about to go in. You know? I'm like, come on, Jared. You know?
the other guy's playing the good cop, and Host Beefy's playing the bad cop right here.
Yeah.
He's
yeah,
playing the.
How's Beefy's definitely
He's
the bad
applying
cop.
the pressure. The other guy's
Yeah.
being nice,
He's like, come on, man. Give him a chance, man. You know,
Yeah.
that's what he's saying. Come on, man.
and then Jared's just smiling.
Yeah, he's like,
He's like, I don't know
I'll
what's
do my
going
best.
on.
I'll do my best.
That's what Jared says.
He's
Okay,
trying to play it cool, you know.
Yeah, but shout out to the Queen of the South right there, huh? Look at her. Okay, so we'll see what's next in the queue.
We got a couple cowgirls and yeehaws.
All right.
Yeehaw.
My favorite is the people in the back, you know? It's like one's smiling, one's worried, you know? I think they were waiting at the bar too, possibly.
Yeah, this tall girl came in like with another, the one in the back with like another taller. I'm not sure if it was her brother, but they were kind of like cholo vibes, but they were fun, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, they gave me like homies. They looked like a couple of homies, like the
those
old
look-
action figures.
Yeah,
And they were just like cool. They were having fun. They were smiling a lot.
I love
The
it.
cowgirls were getting it. They
Yeah,
were-
the cowgirls. This one right here, dude, she was doing moves, man. I don't know what she was dancing.
She was doing the cumbia huepa dance, the one you were.
but she was
saying.
doing el
Yeah.
chuntaro style. That's what it
Yeah.
looked like.
It was sick.
When we do el chuntaro style, that's the only song only dance that I could do. But she was doing it like a country version of the chuntaro style. I was like, dang, relax.
She was
you know?
It was
doing
so
that.
fun.
She was doing the "You're a Jerk" dance, the reject.
Yeah.
Because that's how you dance cumbia huepa. She was the only one there that knew how to do it.
She
dude.
was getting bucked up.
Yeah,
You know,
she was fire.
getting bucked up.
I'm gonna get bucked in here. Show you wanna go to talk to the gang of manners.
This is
Too
so
much
such a
fun.
cute photo, and I think they were here with their friend whose birthday it was. So
Oh
really?
yeah,
Yeah.
Chavela. Happy birthday, Chavela,
Yeah,
for the
happy
10th time. Bro, you don't know how many times this random drunk girl was like, shout out her. And she kept calling her Camila, even though I already knew the birthday girl's name was Chavela.
Oh really?
Yeah, dude. I didn't put her in the mix in the picture. She came
Yeah,
out.
she doesn't deserve it. She doesn't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but she was just trying to like they kept asking for me to shout out their friend. So I shouted her out of like everybody because there was like 3-4 people celebrating their birthday.
wow,
So
that's a fun place to celebrate your birthday.
I was like, I got you. Happy birthday,
Yeah.
Chavela.
Yeah.
I did. She was in the mosh pit. I think both of them were kind of in the mosh pit, honestly. The
I'm
Cumbia
pretty
mosh
sure
pit.
they were, yeah.
It was so fun. It was like a mosh pit.
I think both of them were in
Plus
there.
like dance circle. It was like
I love when the
everything.
dance circles happen, dude.
Yeah, the dance circle was fun because that guy that was like, who cares?
Yeah, David.
Dude, that guy, he was wild,
He
bro.
was going. He was like on the floor.
He was.
No?
Oh yeah, he was doing. Oh man,
He was going too.
He was trying
wild.
to put that thing on me. You know what I mean?
He was.
Ow!
I
Dude,
said,
he
hashtag-
put that thing
on
me.
everybody. He was just like backing it up.
That's
you
why
know what I mean?
I went to ask him that question because I felt like, you know, we were friends, good vibes. Like I could trust him. Like he put that thing on me.
You too?
Yeah, and then
Hashtag me too.
he hit me with the who cares and
Acting
dang.
brand new, huh?
Yeah, I was heartbroken.
No, I was telling
Oh,
her
shout.
that
It's because he was a quiet. You know what I mean? He was in his quiet energy, bro.
and he was in his queen energy. Yeah, I actually know him, but we
I
haven't.
bet you do.
We go back. We go back.
Moving on to the next photo.
We go back.
You go
Shout
to
out
the
to
next one?
David.
But yeah, this girl, I wonder how many steps. If you're watching this, tell us how many calories you burned that night. Because I burned like so many.
How many did you have?
Oh man, let me
5K,
check.
10K.
No, if you're watching this, like, let us know. Like, let's set up a time so you can teach us how to do that. We'll film you doing that dance move, and you can teach everyone how to do it. Because
Well, actually, there's
That was
Tacos Martini are hosting cumbia dancing lessons every Friday from I think 9 p.m. to like 12
Yeah.
Friday nights
Because look,
at the restaurant.
on Thursday, it said I walked 3.47 miles.
Which is the equivalent of how many steps?
It was 7,568 steps.
Oh, nice.
And then and I burned 4,100 calories. But then obviously I was there till like the end of the night.
yeah,
So on Friday I didn't do anything but recovered, and I still had 8,000 steps, mostly from a Vibras Del Lago.
from the, after midnight, right? Because
it was all that dancing, man.
So
Holy
yeah,
You
crap!
were dancing.
So
like
literally
a
I burned,
maniac,
like
maniac.
7,000 calories going to Vibras Del Lago.
There
Okay.
you go.
So
ladies and
some of you
gentlemen.
people are mad. Oh wait, watchers, I can't afford to go to Vibras Del Lago once a month. 7,000 calories you burn if you go to the mosh pit.
You
one
know, you
night.
just reminded me this. Like straight up, I haven't been to Vibras Del Lago for like 2 months because I was in Mexico.
yeah, in December.
In Mexico, yeah, and coming back, like people that I haven't seen for like 2 months, they look so much better. Like they glowed up. Like everybody glowed up. Like,
Oh really?
Like you start coming to Vibras Del Lago,
You
and
start glowing.
you start glowing.
You start glowing and
You know what I
showing.
mean? Oh yeah. Well, not showing. You know. Come on, man. Don't be a pervert. Let's
Don't be a
let's
Don't
relax.
be a pervert. Don't.
Has it
be
been
a
2
pervert.
months? Nah, it's only been 1 month.
No, I think it was only one.
December. You were gone December,
No.
and you were there November.
Well, let's see who's
Guess you're right.
next.
Movember.
I thought I missed 2 Vibras, but I think you're right.
A bunch
Oh,
of.
dang. You know what I mean? And we got the people just got out of the Tate's convention right here.
Woo!
The men's empowerment trio right here, you know?
Bunch of
They just got back from a seminar right here, you know, on how to make money.
You know, I told crowd control to wear red, and he didn't. You know, he took the sweater, he just didn't. That we were all trying to wear red. You know, for
He
the
said,
whole-
"Nah, I'm not part of that."
We were on that.
Yeah, that's a pretty good color, Santos. That looks like a daredevil almost, you know what I mean? Like
I
they
think if
'Cause
you
of
guys
the-
were
of
all
the
wearing
texture,
red, it
huh?
would be weird, honestly.
like Hellboy. You look like Mexican Hellboy. Look.
Hey,
You just throw a couple horns on
Daredevil,
you, you
dude.
know?
That-
You're
the
like
Daredevil.
Hellboy.
If we all wore red, you said no, because we're all, we're Cumbia Kings,
Ah, okay.
We're a boy band, yeah.
Dang. Okay.
We all have to wear the same colors, so then people know who's Vibras Del Lago.
Mm.
You know how?
Oh, we didn't get the memo, right?
No, I guess we're not.
I see how it
Vibras
is.
Del
Yeah,
Lago.
he's just using us.
No.
Right? We were out there doing
Next
the,
one.
we were out there doing the work for with the community. Meanwhile, you're just over here with these guys.
Incognito.
I think we're gonna have to divide and we're gonna have to split up. Actually, Mary.
Shout out to the DJs.
Yeah, they were nice.
Not
Huh?
Santos.
I'm not a DJ.
Yeah.
And
What's the name of the tall guy right here? The guy from
That's
Chile,
Jorge. No, he's Mexicano. That's
He's Mexican?
That's Jorge.
Yeah.
J Style. That's DJ J Style. He killed it. I haven't seen him in months either, and
he killed it.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh, dude," he's like, "Sorry, I haven't been able to come because he works late, and he works a lot." And I was like, "Bro," I was like, well, "All that matters is when you show up, you killed it." So like,
Yeah.
I know it's been a long time, but when you show up, you kill it. So he was hyped, dude. He was hella hyped. He was gonna leave right after his set because he has work early, and he stayed like another extra hour. Drew stayed too. He was supposed to leave because he had.
I didn't
meetings.
see Drew. I don't think
He was
this last
outside.
time.
He was outside talking to people because there was a whole ass crowd. It was popping inside, and there was still a whole ass crowd outside. And Drew stayed till like midnight talking to some folks.
And multiple times that there was a line.
Yeah, dude.
Some people left because the line was too long. Even
Yeah, it was too packed.
like I'm gonna leave. It's too much for me.
And don't you worry, February 16th.
Wake me up when September ends.
Aww.
And then we had a couple brothers right here, huh?
Everyone looks so good in this
Dang, boy,
photo.
that's a
This
good
gets
picture.
a salsa for me.
This looks almost like the Fast and the Furious go to Vibras Del Lago. You know, we got my brother right here. He's like in the back. You know what I mean? He's like the Toretto right here. You know what I mean? He's all about family.
All about family.
And he's like the one that fixes the cars. You know what I mean? A couple Hellcats. You know, brothers on some Hellcats. They always go fast. They got a couple Dodge Chargers. So he's the one that's like, he's the main mechanic. And then he's got the other guy, the white guy right here with the hat. He's the one that supplies him like the NOS. And he's got all the cool tunes for the cars, you know? He's like, oh, I got you a new catalytic converter that I stole from a
Cadillac converter.
yeah. This guy, he's got the cool stuff. Like this guy's got like this guy right here, he's got like all the stuff that's like imported and stuff like that from the black market. He's the hookup. You know what I mean?
He's the plug.
And then we got my brother over here. He's like the African king that he's just like, he's got like all the money, right? He supplies him with the investments and stuff like that. He's like, go get me two Bugattis, you know?
Bugattis.
Gave me a couple of Bugattis, and of course he's got his sister or his lady right here, you know, and she's just along for the ride.
Lady.
You know?
But she can drive.
Huh? Oh, she can drive. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? She can drive people crazy with that beautiful smile. Okay, let me finish, guys. And then we got my man over here. This guy's like their tech support guy
That
down
Paul
here at the
Walker?
bottom.
Tech
Paul Walker?
Yeah, you know, he
Oh.
walked right into a bush. You know, right around a pole is where he went.
What? She said.
If he would have walked, nothing would have happened to him. But this guy's like their, you know, the guy in the bottom, he does like their tech. You know what I mean? He'll fix their computer. You know, he'll do something like that. And then we got a Hawarina over here in the back. Look at that, Santos.
Hawarina, dude. She showed
Huh?
up, dude. And I didn't even
Damn,
see her
boy.
until
Who's
I saw
this?
the photo.
You know her from your Kawara community?
I don't actually.
No?
She
Damn,
blended
boy.
in. She just came in and came out. You know, I didn't see
Now
her.
is that Jaguar print or is that another? What kind of animal is that, Mary? You know?
Cheetah.
I think that's cheetah.
Yes, cheetah. Yeah, it's very similar. Similar but different.
Hopefully she wasn't cheating on her husband.
She
You
was-
know what I mean?
She was getting
wasn't being a
it. She was
cheetah.
hella dancing.
She was getting
You saw
it?
her?
Yeah, she was dancing.
Was
Yeah,
she
I
being a
can't remember.
She was
cheetah?
part of the birthday girls group.
Oh, she was in the birthday girls group?
So she wasn't being a cheetah.
But look at the smiles, huh? Look, they have
I know,
great
this is a really
smiles.
good
Look
photo.
at this
I
one, huh?
honestly appreciate a nice group photo.
Me too.
Like, look at this. You know, and they got a couple freaking things back there. The
We
cheetah
didn't
girls,
have
like-
many group photos this time. That's why this one made it to the roll. Because
Yeah, this is a really good one.
the
huh?
other ones were maybe like one person, two people,
We had
three
a lot
people.
of photographers this time.
Did what?
There was like 2 photographers.
Was there? Who
Yeah.
else was there?
I don't know.
Couple paparazzis, you know what I mean?
Oh no, you talking about Santi and Eduardo?
Santi wasn't a photographer.
Yeah, he was just chilling.
Yeah, there was other people that were taking photos.
Really? Not SLC pics though. Like other separate people taking photos.
I don't know.
Okay, we're going to go to the last one. Okay,
What?
I don't know.
If you're gonna bring something up, you gotta know, man. Who's in
She
there
doesn't
taking
know all the
photos?
photographers. How's she supposed to know all the photographers?
Thank you.
You know what I mean? Come on, man.
Asking questions. Duh.
Oh, who are you photo? You know,
I'll
come
ask next time.
Yes.
Who are you?
Who are you? What are you doing?
on. And that's
here?
it. You know what I
typically
mean?
Oh yeah, that was it.
3 photos.
That was it.
That was iconic. I hope they take more pictures like that. SLC pics. That first picture was pretty epic.
Maybe I'll go back again so we can take an iconic picture. You know what I mean?
Yes. Very epic. Very epic.
And now we have some Cumbia confessions.
Oh, we have confessions? Oh, finally. I've been dying for confessions.
I know. New
Did a lot of people confess or not really? I feel like people were good this last week. There's a lot of good energy. The Lord's almost coming back. It's almost Easter.
Yeah.
You know? Good energy. Like everybody's getting all the nastiness from last year. In January, I always feel like it's like a nasty month, you know?
Yeah.
It's like you start doing your resolutions, but you still want to get some stuff out of your system.
Yeah, man. We had only a few Cumbia confessions, and I don't know. I think them bots took over, so we didn't really have too many, honestly.
Oh, he always says that. Come on, Santos. What did
No,
the
I
bots
promise.
say?
If you guys,
Give us the truth.
Yeah. What if even the bots? have
so the
feelings
bots,
too?
the last 4 that we got, we've gotten them before, right? One said, "I pooped in a Euro once." We got that one already. The other one said, "I wish you and I talked more." That's a bot. The other one was skipped school. We've gotten that one. So that's when you know they're bots, because they're repeats. I just got one 20 minutes ago. It says, "I've had a crush on you for like 2 years."
Well, and
Sounds like a bot.
no, that's one of your girls, Santos.
I don't think so.
He always says that, right? We always have this issue. It's just
No.
He thinks how do you know if Santos runs the page? Like he'll post something and then right away it's just liked by Santos Jaguar. You know, like bro.
I'll be the first. I'll be the only.
first comment.
I'll be the only comment.
So it's like, duh.
It's because you guys don't comment. Only
you know what I
Mary
mean.
does.
It's
All
like,
right.
come
So
on, bro.
is that all for confessions?
Yeah, there was
All
no
right,
other.
well, I guess that means that we have to confess.
Exactly. That's what I was.
You have
thinking.
some good questions, right, Mary? What do you want to know? What kind of
Good
truths do you want to
questions?
know? Yeah.
You
No,
mean
I don't-
confessions
I don't have any questions. It's we
Confessions.
each have one confession
of the week?
But
of
like,
the
what
week.
do you want me to confess?
A
Like, what would
confession
you
of the
want me-
week.
Anything the first thing that comes to mind. I don't know.
Oh man, I mean, I think I'm a pretty honest individual. Let me see. You guys go first. Let me see what I can confess.
You got something? We have to at least say something. It doesn't have to be that. It's
What a
whatever.
story? You got a cool story to tell about your family or anything?
Oh
like that?
yeah, let's a story that
A
maybe
Mexican
you did
story.
something in the past and you want to confess about it. Okay, I'll go first.
Yeah.
All right, when I was in elementary school, I was probably in 5th grade, and you guys remember every year they would bring the book. What do they call it?
The world records, Guinness World Records.
No,
book,
when they
or-
would sell books at your school.
The book fair.
The book fair. And this one particular year, I don't know about y'all in your schools, but they put the book fair right in the entrance of the school, right by the doors. And I was in 5th grade, and these are actually 2 confessions because they go together. I was wilding in 5th grade. I don't know if I was just my home dynamic. I don't know what led me to this, but I ended up stealing. I would steal at I actually confessed about this in church when I did my first communion, this first one. I used to steal at like the local gas station before elementary school in 5th grade with this big ass troublemaker named Octavio. I'm a snitch on him. Everyone knew this guy was a thief.
Oh, Octavius, you know what I mean?
Octavia.
That dog Octar sounds
Yeah,
like trouble.
dude. He ended up getting deported years later because he kept stealing in when he was an adult, like in high school. Like my aunt used to rent from where he lived at, and he stole from my aunt, bro. It was crazy. Anyways, we would steal candies, and we never got caught, bro. We were kids. Anyways, on my own, it was I think 5th or 6th grade, can't remember, but it was after school. The book fair was up. And I was walking out the building, and they had the Simpsons comic book. I still remember it to this day. It was El Bardo, you know? It was Bart as like Batman or something. And I literally grabbed the book while no one was looking, and I took it, bro, and I put it in my jacket. And I remember, I'll never forget the walk home from school that day. I heard like cop sirens like far away, just like pulling someone over or whatever. But in my head, I was so paranoid. And I thought they were coming for me. And yeah, that's my confession. I stole a book from the book fair and candies. I was wilding back then.
You're arrested.
But that was the only time
Hands up.
that's the only time I've ever stole. somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
What you got, Mary? What you
I
got?
was a little kid. That's crazy.
Me or you first?
Huh? Ladies first. You don't think so?
Okay.
Okay.
So, my confession is okay. So you guys know how I make music? Well, my confession.
Hey, I made it. Come on, Mary. Don't say that.
No, I made my own music, but someone doesn't like my music. Someone pretty close to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How is this a confession? Just kidding. Okay.
All right, fine then. You guys don't get my confession.
She was wait for her to say. So how did you find out they didn't like your music?
Well, they told me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this person is I'm not gonna confess it.
Come on, confess it.
I can't confess it anymore. Sorry.
What?
Who doesn't like your music? It doesn't matter if they don't like it. You can just confess it, right?
I feel like it's too serious. I feel like I waited too long to confess it. Now
No, you're just overthinking it.
now
Now
it's
everybody
just
wants
like-
to know
Everyone
now.
wants to know now. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're making it worse for yourself.
Okay. My boyfriend's mom does not approve of my music.
At all?
Oh, really?
Oh, I think you told me about this actually.
Yeah. I mean, she feels like the music. She feels like.
Oh yeah.
She feels like my music is like talking shit on her son or something. But I'm like, it's not like that, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, because if to give context, because it's like heartbreak songs
Yeah.
or sad songs. So like, because we had to talk about this about like people like in the comments were like, yo, why are you sad? Like, who's treating you like this? And it's like, I'm not sad. I just made a song at this one point and I'm just promoting it. But people are only like, that's the first time they're perceiving you.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, she's sad, or who's treating you this way, or who broke up with you, or are you single? Because like they just assume things based off of the music.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know.
But you can just say, hey, my music's just about natural human emotions.
Yeah,
You know
that's what I
mean?
told her.
Yeah.
What did
Not
she?
specific.
That's what you told her.
Yeah, that's what I told her. And I
It's
said,
about people that can relate to something. You know what I mean? It's like about a certain topic. You can make a song about a certain topic that you want to make, you know?
But I mean, like it does come from experience, right? Like
No, because it's like even like when people talk about like Ice Cube that he made gangster rap, he wasn't a gangster.
yeah. No, but I mean, like there's some truth to it.
But
right?
he knew
I
what he
mean-
was in his environment.
I mean, there
you
like
know?
there is
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying.
there is like some truth to it. Like, yeah, music that I make has like
There's
it's
bits and pieces.
like pieces of my life.
Because she's experienced those feelings.
Yeah, of
so it's like any person could relate if they've already experienced something like that.
But like this is the crazy thing. Like you can hear one of my songs. It sounds like a heartbreak, like typical heartbreak love song.
Mhm.
But it's not even about like a romantic relationship. Like one of my songs is like breaking up with like a best friend.
Oh,
You
so-
know, and so like it's just breaking up. You
Yeah.
know, like just like doesn't have to be like romantic, and like I
That's
love
just
my-
like the
yeah,
topic.
Yeah, it's just like.
And like I guess.
But that's my confession.
That's her confession.
Now, what's your confession?
Oh
Husky?
damn! Let's see how to do. I mean, my confessions. I mean, I've stole too. I've done things like that, you know. But back when Craigslist was the thing, before KSL was the thing,
Yeah.
so there used to be Craigslist. You can go out there to the back page of Craigslist. You can put adult,
Yeah.
sell adult things. You know what I mean?
Before they banned it.
I didn't know that.
Get a couple escorts at your crib
Yeah,
and
you
stuff
can
like
get
that. You
escorts
know
on
what I mean?
Craigslist before. Yeah.
You get a couple loves, you know what I mean? And then it was all done by email and stuff like that, you know? So we had a guinea pig. Shout out to my buddy Matt. We had a guinea pig, and it was a big one, dude. And that had a big peepee. It had a suit, like it was like the size of like this. It was like pretty decent, you know?
For a guinea pig.
For like I don't know what kind. It was like one of those rats, you know what I mean? A guinea pig, or it was one of those like giant hamsters. I don't know what they're called, but
Okay.
so it was a big one like that. And then what we would do is like we would take pictures of the guinea pig's pee-pee, you know what I mean? Like take it on an angle and stuff like that so they couldn't see that it's a guinea pig. And then we post it on Craigslist, you know, on the back page of Craigslist. Hey, we're selling, you know what I mean? We got you that supply, you know, you thought it was something else, you know what I mean? You thought it was a young Mario, sending you a shot. And we were doing it for the, we were selling it to perverts,
So you guys were catfishing perverts.
Oh,
Yeah, so they were getting off the hamster peepees.
Oh, you guys were selling it. You guys were
And
selling.
we would cash out, gang, baby. Hit me up on the PayPal with the gang, okay? So all the perverts would send us money. It's just a bunch of hamster peepee.
Dude.
So yeah, they were
And it worked. And it worked.
Yeah, bro, they were sending us,
Oh my god.
on PayPal.
Okay, I think this is the last time we ever do this confession.
They hit you up. You guys want? Hey, I have cool stories. You know what I mean? But you're okay.
That's how your confessions have to be when you confess something to Vibras Del
I
Lago.
won't tell you. I won't tell you cool stories anymore, guys. See, I try to tell you.
You can
No,
tell me
your
cool
yours
stories.
trumps all. Your confession trumps
For my
our
cool
confession.
experiences that I lived in my life and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Now you're judging me like when you make a song, right?
Yeah, see, that's why you
You
didn't
know?
want to share a confession because you were afraid to be judged.
Hey, I'm protecting us. I'm protecting us.
No, you're
I
protecting
can't say a
yourself.
story like that. I was hustling hamster.
Yeah, he
pics
didn't
to
go into
perverts.
details. You could tell
Yeah.
a story without going into
I didn't
details.
say any names. You know what I mean? I
We
didn't
didn't-
give my
we didn't say how
You
PayPal.
didn't
much
say
money.
Matt's name.
Oh yeah,
No, we didn't say how much
We
he
didn't,
made.
we didn't say his last name. Gang. Shout out to
Yeah,
Matt
you know,
RBGs.
We're not telling details
from the roast beef gangsters.
These are confessions. This is not snitching. There's a difference between snitching and confessing. You know.
Yeah.
This is all just
And then they caught one of the perverts. You know what I mean? Look it up. Under high school, they caught one of the detectives meeting up a boy over in Ogden for you know what I mean, for some love and stuff like that. One of my detectives.
Oh, you
was a
told me
short
that on
guy.
Beans and Rice.
They
You
caught
talked
him,
about in
you know
Beans
what
and
I mean?
Rice
So I'm a hero, basically. You know what I mean?
because of the pictures.
No, not for me. But I'm saying I kept a lot of perverts on the streets. You know, I gave them a bad supply, so
He was doing
I'm
the
a
Lord's
hero
work.
to some people. You know what I mean? Salute.
Hey, it's like those guys that what do they call them? That they'll pretend to be like little kids and then they'll go meet up with them and expose them or whatever, like the vigilance or
Yeah.
whatever.
yeah.
It was
So
like that.
I was like that, but with hamsters.
This is like early days, you know. Dang,
So you
dude.
just got hamstered, bitch.
I like that one. I like that. I don't honestly. I wouldn't mind confessing. I got some wild ass.
Well, we
wild
know-
ass
yeah,
stories. Not
That's
for today.
Called, that's called going to
Justin,
therapy,
we
okay,
know.
Santos?
This isn't therapy. This is.
Hey. Why do you think I made this?
Thanks for tuning in.
That's it? Oh, we're already
Is that
closing
it?
out?
Is that it?
That's it.
She's like, okay, bye.
I know, you got to close with better energy than that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, come on,
Like,
dude.
oh, that's it. Bye, guys. We hate you.
We need a better confession for
I
Mary.
need therapy after
Think about
these
it.
confessions.
Oh, see, I'm never going to confess anymore, Santos. See, I tell you guys good stories.
You can
about
tell
the
me. You can tell
first
me.
rattlesnake in Mexico. I've told you guys a lot.
You tell really
a
good
lot of
stories. Yeah,
you
you're
know?
the story
Yeah, we
guy.
don't even need a confession segment.
not
We'll just
anymore.
confess things on the
No, I'm
fly.
not gonna tell you
That's what
anymore.
I'm trying to say here.
That what?
We already confess things normally. We don't need to go further.
Nah. She just doesn't want to confess anything.
You don't want to say anymore? You're the one that asked us to confess, Mary.
I know.
You're
I'm a big
married.
chicken.
Normally I charge for my
I'm
stories
a big
too. So.
chicken. That's why.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It'll get better. Was that the last segment though? For real?
That's the last segment.
Oh wow.
I know. I know you're
We're
sad
having
it's
such a
over.
blast.
I know you're sad it's over.
I'm sad. Well,
You guys are gonna plug your stuff or what? You know, Mary, you got a new song coming out, right?
or out already.
Yeah, it's out already. It's called Another Day.
Another day.
Yes, sir.
And then you can catch her at the radio too. Now she's got a radio
Oh,
show
yeah.
too.
Yeah, I'm on the radio, ibangradio.com from 6 to 8 a.m.
This is not a paid promotion.
And
Well,
I'm playing independent artist music. So send me your
dang.
music. Tune in on the radio. Get your day started.
And it's like
with
on an
me.
app or what is it?
Just like on your web browser, ibangradio.com.
But you can put it on your phone.
Yeah.
Oh.
Say.
Now what do you say? Like, hey, what's going on? It's Young Mary. Or what do you say?
Yeah. It's,
Welcome to iBang Radio. We live 6 a.m.
yeah.
Shout out to all your
Definitely.
commutes.
Yeah, you should call in.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can call
you
in.
can call in
Yeah,
too.
you can call in.
I heard some of the that you were talking about.
Oh wow. that's
I heard she played one of the collabs I did, and it was funny what you were saying about us. What about Ruby and me? And I was like, okay, this is good.
You liked it?
Yeah, you were like,
I was
you were
plugging
flowing
you
with it.
guys.
Yeah, I was like, okay. Yeah, I did a little bit of radio in college, so that was cool. But yeah, I don't know. What do I have to promote? I don't have anything to
I
promote.
don't think anything, man. You know, you've been slacking. You said he was gonna make an album. Never made
Nah,
it.
he's been wanting me to make an album.
We're working on a song.
6 years later, a song.
He's only
A song.
I only-
You want like 5?
him and host.
I only listen to albums. I take you serious. If you guys make an album, that's when I take you serious. So if you want to work on an album, we can work on an album.
Dude, no one does albums
it's,
nowadays.
I mean, there's a couple other.
Everyone does singles, man.
Zach Ivy's got an album, right?
But who listens to Zach Ivy?
A lot of people. He just got an opening for Farside.
I mean, I don't listen to him.
He's open for Master Ace. They went over to Arizona to do that with Master Ace.
But that's like I don't know. I think it's a different demographic. I
feel like albums are slept on, honestly.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, who's listening? A lot of people are listening to his stuff. He's doing a lot of stuff.
Well, no, yeah, he's dope. I love Zach Ivy, but
he's been traveling. This is the thing, though. I've been dropping some singles, especially like my rock singles, and I'll probably drop maybe like one more, and then I'll probably just upload them all as an album, so that you got them as singles, but they're also actually
yeah, exactly. I was gonna say too, like, I have enough music to do as an album. I could re-release them as an album. Like just a Cumbia album.
You should do that.
Yeah. So I don't know. I just personally, like, from what I've researched, because we're always like thinking of different ideas. It's like nowadays, dude, singles are just easier to consume. Like, that's just the goal I have, you know. But I do, like, don't get me wrong.
So you guys, your favorite artists,
don't get me wrong,
don't put out any sort of albums.
Of course they do, and that's what I'm saying. But they're already. But
that's
big,
what
though.
you're trying to be, though.
But they're already big.
Ooh.
They're already big.
Yeah, but that's what you're trying to be.
And like the new generation, like, people have singles.
They'll put shorter albums
that get them to an album eventually, because they're creating the fan base.
I want to hear an album.
You want to hear like a listening experience.
It will come.
Yeah,
it will come.
So this is what your sound sounds like that you're making right now.
In that capsule of time.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
This is what your sound sounds like.
Well, it'll come, I think.
So I challenge you guys, you know what I mean? Or I might just make an album just so
no,
you
our
can see,
album.
like,
Let's work on an album.
Beefy's going to make an album like in 6 months. And then that way you guys can see, like, oh, somebody made an album in 6 months. Maybe in 3 months. Maybe I might just take a week and then be like, oh, you can really do it. You know what I mean? But that's it for me. Now I'm going to finish off with that toxic energy.
Man, it was so positive, and then it just, just kidding. No, but make sure to follow us, Vibras Del Lago.
Send more confessions,
Yes, come on, ladies and gentlemen.
Send salsa or pasa. Tell people, send pictures of your wife or your, you know what I mean, your side piece or your car. You can send us pictures of your car, salsa or pasa.
Yeah.
You take a cool picture of your car or something like that, or things that you've made, and you can send it to us.
Yeah, there you go.
In the DM. And that's it, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. Thank you for tuning in,
Hasta
y'all.
luego.
Peace.